Yeah, so I want to share an entry model that will change your trading for life, right? It's very simple. If you understand market structure, order flow and liquidity, yeah, you should not find this difficult to understand, right? So real quick, I want to explain how I got this trade, yeah, and then possibly you can start using this model to trade. So first of all, the last post I made, I posted a picture of the different entry models, right? I posted a picture of the different entry models and then I did something like this, right? Something like this, and then the sweep of this high, and then either break of structure or before break of structure, right? So let's do before break of structure, and then going back up to test this high that was swept, and then you enter here and then expect it to drop all the way down. You notice I did something like, you notice there's a picture like that, like this here. So your entry here, stop loss above this swing high, then you get target at least 1 to 3. You're sure of 1 to 3. Yeah, so that's how I call this trade. That's for sell, and then for buy is quite the opposite. Yeah, for buy is quite the opposite. Then the sweep of this low, and then before the break of structure or after the break of structure, whichever one, and then comes back, test this level, and then the buy, right? This low that was swept, and then you get your entry here, right? Target here, your stop loss below this swing low. A target at least 1 to 3. This is sure. It's called QMR. We call it the QMR entry model. So how did I get or catch this trade? Let me delete this first. So how did I catch this trade? If you notice, price was already in a downtrend. Yeah, price was already in a downtrend, and then came all the way down. There was a sweep of this high, right? There was a sweep of it, and then it came down, right? When it came down, let me start again. So there was this high that was created here, and then price came all the way down, and then there is a sweep of this high, right? And then price came all the way down, right? That's before the break of structure. No, it can happen after the break of structure or before. So for this one, it happened before, and then went back up to test this, and then it dropped. Boom. This is at least 1 to 3. Yeah, you can see the stop loss is above this high. So if I shift this and then bring it down here, you'll notice that we have same thing I drew earlier before, right? Yeah, and then your entry here, stop loss above here, and then target 1 to 3. You notice it is what we have here, this entry here. That's how I got this entry, right? And then removing this, if you notice now, if you notice this current trade now, it has tapped on another QMR and it is pushing up. If you understand already, you can actually point it out here. That's this entry model right below. This is it here. Let me mark it out for you to see. So price came all the way down, right? And then there was a sweep of this low, and then this one happened after the break of structure. So there was a break of structure here, and then price came back and tapped exactly on this low that was swept. And then what is price doing? Price is trying to buy from here, and of course this should be our target here. So if you're marking this, you're marking it like this. This is like a snipe entry. So let me remove this setup here and then change it to buy. So if I had wanted to enter this trade, this is how it will look like. So this is the QMR straight up. This is the QMR. So if you don't understand, let me do it again. Let me try it again. So for the buy, we have this, and then a sweep of this low, right? Before or after the break of structure. So it comes back and then tests this low that was swept, and then we take the buy like this. So simple. Oh, sorry. So simple. We'll take the buy, stop loss below, and then take profit. You see, this is a snipe entry. This is how you get your snipe entry. These are your snipe entries. And then for the sell, quite the opposite. And then sweep of this high, right? Comes back down, tests this high that was swept, and then sells, right? You mark it out. You mark it out. This has a very high win rate. Yeah. Stop loss below this high and then take profit. So simple. You can see it here. It's playing out. Even live, it's playing out live. And then this one that played out that I took before. This one that I took before. Yeah, here, right? And then there's this sweep of this high, right? Came back down and then tested it and then sold. Very, very simple. Very, very, very simple. Yeah. And then stop loss here. And then take profit. Very, very simple. See how easy it is. So watch this video over and over again if you want to understand, and then see how you can apply what you just learned. I hope this information was helpful. All right, bye.